All right, so it looks like we had a bit of a miscommunication. We have Surge taking on Spitfire. The Eminence game is coming up next. The good thing is we did have time to correct that because Spitfire was a little bit late showing up to the court. It looks like they had another game that went a little bit over. So Spitfire is one of the teams out of Quebec. They are the number 4 team, and Surge being, again, the 2nd team out of Nova Scotia. Not second place, just the 2nd team to be sent because it is a smaller province, so they do a selection committee, and then they train from September until Nationals. All right, so Surge with the play call being made by the ref now. Looks like it is their turn to take a shot. And they still have 2 eliminations, 4 players left on the court, only 3 players left for the Spitfire team. Looks like that was a hit from the side of Surge. That was Oikel taking out one of the Spitfire players. Surge sending it over again. They still have 3 players left. Going down, blocking it nice out of the way. 4 players for the Surge side. Play call being made by number 9, and that is Joey LeBlanc. Ooh, looks like number 22 does get eliminated off of a catch. That's going to bring another Spitfire player back on. Oikel does not look happy about that one. Down to a 3v3 situation right now. Play call being made by the Spitfire team. Shot being made now by LeBlanc. Coming up to the line now, LeBlanc making that play call. Still a 3v3 situation. Sending it over, going for an amazing catch there. That was a player from Spitfire taking out LeBlanc, bringing in another player for the Spitfire side. Play call being made now. All right, 4 players for the side of Spitfire taking on the last 2 remaining players for Surge. This is still in the first set. Ooh, and that is a hit. I think it was an accidental dirty block. Honesty calling themselves out on that one. Another couple shots being made. Cross-court shot there. Ooh. But there goes Mills for the side of Surge. It is just number 6 left now for Surge, and that is Finlay. 3 players left now on the Spitfire side, ready to take out that Surge player. He manages to get one, retreats, grabs a ball, gets low, holds it up, gets a second ball rolled over to him. We hear it now, 4 balls being called, burden to throw on the side of Surge. Down to 2 players, big block up, going up and over. Player stays in, going for a catch. That is an elimination hit. Spitfire takes the first point. All right, teams are lining up again. That was a bit of a long set for that first one there. And there's the whistle. Both teams sending 2 players. 2 rushing up, trying to take that counter right off of that rush. No one getting eliminated, though. Both players keeping their full line of 6 in. Play call being made by Surge. Coming up to the line, ready to take out that middle player for Spitfire. Unfortunately, does connect, and he gets eliminated. That's going to keep 6 players in now for Surge, down to 5 on the Spitfire side. Spitfire looks ready for that catch, though, definitely in the red shorts. Double checking that one. Oikle manages to stay in off of that block. Nice big block. Looks like it was a hit, though. That is number 42 on Spitfire being eliminated. That is Philippe Franck. Surge ready to come up, take that shot there. Ooh, accidental. Taking out number 33 and 9. Sliding back there. There's number 94 on Spitfire being eliminated as well. That is Tremblay. Coming up now, ready to take that shot right in the ankles there. Beautiful shot by Oikle on the Surge side, getting their first point now on the board for Surge. Oh, thank you. Just got a dinner delivery from one of our lovely producers here. Thank you so much. I'm going to be on stream for the rest of the night. Surge now coming up. Spitfire coming up now to the line, ready to take those shots. Looks like the players managing to stay in on the Surge side. Only Oikle was eliminated. Spitfire still with 6 players on the court. I count by 3s. Nice big jump there by the player on the Spitfire side, Finlay. Surge side. All right, we see the play call being made by the Spitfire team. Going to throw right at the wing there. Kind of loses his footing, but manages to recoil, catch it. That's going to bring someone back on now for the Surge side with an elimination for the Spitfire team. That is the kind of catch that's going to turn it around. And down to 2 players now for Spitfire. Nice block by the Spitfire player there. 5 players now for the side of Surge. You can see the ones in the box getting a little bit excited, ready to return, hoping for another catch. Nice big sliding block up. Another block up there by number 77. We still are 1v1 game, and this is in the first half. Beautiful shot there from the wing on the Spitfire side. One ball being sent over by the retriever for him, so he is able to guard. However, burden is going to go to the side of Surge, and that was a beautiful shot by Oikle. Looks like it was a hand hit, confirming it as he walks off. So that is going to be now a 1v5 situation. Play call being made on who's going to throw by number 77 there from Surge, and that is Dow. still in there, managing to get up nice and high. Nice block by Oikle. Oikle getting out of the way of that second counter shot being thrown. A player from Spitfire managing to stay in. Coming up full line, sending it over at the player from Spitfire. Blocked by 33 as he returns fire. Coming up, taking that ball, rushing the line, going for that shot. And eliminating Finlay. Slow going, but he is doing it. Blocks that shot, returns fire at number 22. And then another shot being taken at Oikle, who gets eliminated off of that one. 3v1, he is slowly making his way through the lineup, and we hear the whistle being called, and we are going to go into no blocking. All right, so we're still a 1v3 situation right now. Ooh, going for that block there, had the ball in hand. That is going to take out number 33 on the Surge side, and that was Stephen Mills. It is just the two players left now for Surge. Big, huge block doing the splits in the air, hitting the ground, going up, trying to do the splits again. And yes, he is confirming, like, yeah, that is what happened, so that is going to be the point now. For Surge, teams are going to be switching sides for the second half. All right, so we are getting into that second half now. Spitfire and Urge have changed points. Again, Spitfire, one of those teams coming out of Quebec. It looks like the first elimination on the board was on the Spitfire side, and that was Tremblay. Another elimination was on the Surge side as well, so it's down to a 5v5. Managing to just slightly get out of the way, that was number 33, Stephen Mills on the Surge side. Still 5 players left now for Spitfire. Fonk and Parent coming to take those shots there, as well as Tremblay, the wing for the Spitfire team. A couple fake throws being taken there, and looks like Tremblay was not expecting that one. Looks like it cuffed him just on the shoe. You see the ref counting it down now. It's going to be the burden on the side of Surge. Surge going for it. Block by Deschet. Ooh, and that was one not expecting it. Tosses it over to his teammate, Fonk. 3 players left now for the side of Spitfire. We have 5 players on the Surge side. Double checking on that one, wasn't sure. Looks like he takes himself out anyways. Great honesty. Again, not 100% on that one, but he's willing to take that out. 3 players now left for the side of Spitfire up against those 4 Surge players. Beautiful shot there by Perrin. All right, so we still have the 4 players left for the Surge side. Play call being made by number 6 there. And it looks like call being made, and yes, that is number 45 for Spitfire, David Perrin, being eliminated. Big jump up. Unfortunately, it does end up connecting. That is Franck with the hit. Oh, Alain was not expecting that one. Dropping the balls as they lie as he removes himself from the court. Sorry, that was the wrong number. I saw the 1. I wasn't able to see the other one. That was the Hira. Still with Franck left on the court now, going after LeBlanc, taking him out in the knee, managing to stay in block by Mills. Franck is holding his own in a 1v1 situation. This is the first set of the second half right now. Franck sending one over at Mills. Mills with burden to throw now. Ref counting down that shot clock. Mills sends it. Franck blanks with 2 balls in hand, sends 1 over. He still got 3 balls on his side of the court though, so he still has 2 in hand to block with. Shot clock being counted down now for Surge. Drop shot right into well, I don't think they were 100% on that one. I think he called it floor, so it was a drop shot onto the floor. So he was in, but that second one does manage to take out Mills. So that is going to be the second point now on the board for Spitfire. All right, Spitfire coming up to take that shot now as they reset. Still full line of players for Spitfire. It looks like there is 1 elimination that was made on the side of Surge. They are down to, no, they still have their full line of 6. It's just someone standing in the block there. It looks like they're waiting to return. And we see Coach Biron giving some advice to her players. Four players now left for the side of Spitfire, taking on the 4 players on the side of Surge. It's a 1v1 back and forth right now. That's another elimination for Surge this time, taking out the Spitfire player. That was the right wing. And that was number 10, Martel, being eliminated. Three players now left on the Surge side. Again, a bit of a trade-off going on there. Ref counting it down now for that burden to throw on the Spitfire Surge team. They take a shot, and Spitfire now returning fire over to them. Hear them counting it down on the court there, and then the return fire, that was by number 94, Tremblay. Ref counting down that shot clock, going after Spitfire, going after Surge. Surge taking a couple pump fakes there. It is still a 3v3 situation right now. Down and low, out of the way by both of them. Don't think that player from Spitfire was expecting that counter shot, but luckily he was able to get out of the way right at the last moment there. And that is Matthew Trudel staying in for the side of Spitfire, making that play call to his teammate, number 88, Deschet. Still 3 players left in for Surge, taking on just the 2 players left for Spitfire. Again, very slow going. We are in a 2v2 tie situation right now. In this second half, blocked down by Tremblay, manages to stay in. And the shot being made, Tremblay goes to take that counter shot, decides to hang on to the ball because we do hear it being shouted out by the coach, Biron, letting them know they've got 4. And beautiful shot by Tremblay there. That's taken out one of the players for Surge. And then another counter shot from Spitfire. It is just the 1 player left now for Surge, and that is Finlay. Going after Tremblay. Tremblay takes the shot, and he gets the point and celebrates with his team, bringing Spitfire up into the lead now. Teams reset up at the line now. Oh, wait, we see the ref counting it down, letting them know to get ready, and there's the whistle. Nice big opening rush, sending it over. Exchange off of that rush between the 2 players. That was number 14 on Surge and number 15 on Spitfire getting eliminated, Alain and Moores. Down to a 5v5 situation. Absolutely great energy coming off that opening rush. See the play call being made by Deschet. All right, 4 players left now for Surge, 3 players left for Spitfire. Huge catch there by number 9. That is Joey LeBlanc for Surge. He is one of the captains of the team, coming up ready to take him out. It is down to just Tremblay and number 10 for Spitfire, and that is Martel. See another play call being made by Biron, holding her notebook up to hide her hands. Martel managing to block. 4 balls in hand now, 1 over on the side of the ball retriever there, managing to eliminate number 14 off of the Surge side, and that is Moores. And there is that whistle again. We are going to go into no blocking, I believe. Again, a very slowly paced game. There is only a 1-point difference right now. You see the ref making that no blocking sign. So it's Tremblay and Martel left for Spitfire, taking on the 4 players on the Surge lineup. Big whip over. Looks like he lost his grip on it a little bit. Jebel checking his hand. Probably needs a little bit more chalk. It's a little bit sweaty in the gym right now. Plus, these teams have been playing all day. Surge coming up to the line. No, pardon me. That was Spitfire coming up to the line. Almost looked like Surge was going to try and rush them. Tremblay almost lining himself out on that one, but unfortunately, Martel does get eliminated from a shot. Big, wide cross court from almost the back line there from Tremblay. Last player left for Spitfire in the no blocking. And that was the shot that ends it. Is going to end in a tie now for these two teams. So that was Surge taking on Spitfire. Now coming up next on Stream 2, it is Panic taking on Eminence.